Hi, and welcome to Tennis Volley Talk, episode 79 of Tennis Volley Talk. Thank you for letting me come in your homes and talking a little bit about tennis today. This last week, we had the Olympics that were going on in tennis, and they ended up having a really good tennis, some controversies along the way with some calls and the heat factor and water not being cold enough. It was warm, and you'd like to have cold water when it's really hot out. Little things like that. But other than that, the men's and women's went very well. With that, in the Olympics, it was actually Novak Djokovic beating Carlos Alcaraz, and he won 7-6, 7-6 in two-set tiebreakers, 7-3 in the first one and 7-2 in the second. He was playing really good. He came in with a good strategy against Alcaraz, and he played very, very well on the court. It was one of the better times I've actually seen him play this year in a match. So he did get the gold. He had been trying for it for a long time. It really meant something to him for Croatia and his country. And then Alcaraz won the silver. And then also with that, they had the women's singles, and that was won by QW Zheng. She won the gold from China, 6-2, 6-3 over Dana Vekic. So kind of a sweep there. You got the men's doubles. You got Matthew Eden and John Peers. They won in the doubles, and they're from Australia. And with that, and then the winners in the women's doubles was Sarah Arani and Jasmine Polini. So the one gal that was a runner-up in Wimbledon this year. So they won the doubles in the women's, and the mixed doubles was Katerina Sinkova and Thomas Machuk. So they won the mixed doubles there. And also rounding up, U.S. men did medal in doubles. It was Taylor Fritz and Tommy Paul, and they ended up winning the doubles part of it there. So that was good that they ended up winning that. And so I'm glad for them on that, and winning the doubles part of that too. So now what they're doing now, and they're kind of now coming back, those people they're kind of probably on their way and coming back to the U.S. In around right now. They have the road to the U.S. Open is starting on the hard court surfaces. Right now they're playing in Toronto and Montreal, Canada, kind of known for Rogers Cup in Canada. And so they're playing there. And today it's the women's playing in Toronto. The Montreal got rained out today. So that's all getting rained out. But anyway, I do want you to like, subscribe, and make a comment on my tennis podcast. I have a few things that I have in the fire here with trying to get an interview over the phone or trying to do something like that, and or talk to somebody or get an in-house guest with that too. And yeah, they're going to be Washington, D.C. They're going to be in Cincinnati. They're going to be all over. Coming into the U.S. Open, and that's starting on the 26th of August with that too, which will be very good. It could be Djokovic, it could be Alcaraz, who knows? Zverev, most anybody, who knows who it could be as far as getting and winning the U.S. Open this year. Yeah, I'm going to be actually myself. I'm going to be going to Fan Appreciation Week the week before the U.S. Open starts, but I'll get to see practicing of some of the players and get to see the site itself and how massive big it probably is. But it'll be nice because it's free general admission. So you can, but then if there's like tennis fan experiences around, you got to pay for those, but that's okay. It's kind of once in tennis players' time to get out there and see some tennis and see how the pros hit the ball and just be amazed by it all. So that's going to be a fun thing to do too with that. And then I also get to go see Westside Tennis Club in Forest Hills, and I'm going to be going and visiting the clubhouse, and then I'm going to see the grounds. I'm going to have a little bit of lunch with the historian woman, B. Hunt, and that I talked and interviewed. And then I'm going to get to go see a Ultimate Tennis Showdown tennis event. So that's a very good event in itself too. So, but yeah, you YouTubers, like, subscribe, comment if you like what I'm doing. For you podcasters, you can, if you, I mean, I have Racket of the Day that will be coming up, and if you want to take a look at that racket, you can always go to my YouTube channel, Tennis Volley Talk. But you podcasters, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you like. And if you like the fact of the phone calls that I do make and trying to do interviews over the phone with people, I really like trying to do that myself. So it is always fun to do that all the way around. But with that too, then I will also come back for the week that when I'm back, and then I'll let you know about all what happened in New York and who I saw. If I got any autographs, probably try to get my card given to a few pros, hopefully. And I might get lucky that way. One of them might call me and I can get an over the phone interview or something. That'll be kind of nice to do. So with that, it should be a pretty fun trip. I used to live in New York, but I was really young at the time, so I don't really remember much about it. So this will be really kind of an adventure for me to be going on. And I found a hostel that I'll be staying at, which will be kind of an interesting thing too. So I just got to look at it as far as an adventure that I'm going to be going on and taking it from there and seeing what happens. And then making my way to the 2 tennis events. So we'll have to see how that goes. So it should be a pretty fun thing. But you YouTubers, if you want to, subscribe, like, and make a comment on the channel. For you podcasters, you're going to see the Racket of the Day here coming up pretty soon. And then if you want to take a look at that racket, you'll hear it about it. And then, but if you want to take a look at it, you can always go to my tennis podcast, Tennis Volley Talk. So for you also, did anybody guess or give a comment? I didn't see anybody that made a comment and guessed who the tennis player I was asking about last week. And with that, if anybody does, I was going to give a shout out with anybody that did guess it right. So you guys put it together and listen to last week, episode 78. And I did talk about a tennis pro, but I'll give you another little hint. He is a brother of tennis in doubles also. So, but you can give a guess. Anybody that guesses it right, I will give a shout out to. Whenever I do get a guess of who it could be, that'll be kind of fun to have a shout out. And I hope that you do like what I am doing with the phone calls that I do. I like doing them, and you like Racket of the Day, that you get to see one of my many older rackets that I have here. And so it has always been fun to be able to do that and bring that to you in letting you listen and see what I have also. So with that, here's the Racket of the Day. What it is, it's a Eagle racket called the Eagle Wimbledon. So this could be like a possibility of a Wright Ditson or a Spalding racket. It just doesn't have on the bottom of the butt of the racket. It doesn't have anything. So, but it could be one of those. It was actually engraved on here by it was belonged to Claire Baum, Baum. So that was kind of engraved on there. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's what it belonged to her. You could tell it was, but it's a very good racket all the way around. Probably the gut, cow gut or cat gut strings in it. I'm saying this racket here is probably right around about in around about 1910s to 1930s, maybe into the 40s, just a little bit. Very nice wood. It could be maple or oak or ash or something of that nature. The wooden handle on it, but still all around very nice looking racket with the wood and how it's kind of presented that way with the niceness of the wood, and then the handle itself too. And then the head of the racket is a concave racket, so more of along the lines of the regular racket that you see now with the concave oval head to it too. So very good racket, very nice, still sturdy racket, and I hope you do like that. So you podcasters, if you do like what I'm talking about, be sure and go to my tennis channel and take a look at it. It's a very nice, it has a black with the Wimbledon slogan to it. And then the eagle is actual eagle symbol for the name of the racket itself. So it could be one of their brands, the brand Wimbledon that they used it, and they could have another brand other than just Wimbledon, but some other brand name of what they had under the line of this particular racket, Eagle. So very sturdy racket still all the way around for this racket. So if you like it, let me know, comment. I like showing the rackets and what I have, and I hope that you do too. But like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you think of what I do. And I like doing it for everybody. And the new podcasters, if you want to take a look at the racket, be sure and do that. So with that too, I'm going to be trying to do some other things here, trying to get some phone calls, interviews set up, and then take it from there. And then I do thank you for letting me come in and talk to you some about tennis. Who do you think might win the U.S. Open? Leave me a comment that way. And I hope to keep coming into your lives and talking tennis and letting you know about what I have and what I do. And I hope you like that. So, and everybody get out, keep playing tennis through the week if it's nice where you're at. And I then hope to see you next week. Everybody have a nice day. Thank you.